year of Superman. Welcome to our Saturday morning / Sunday evening Superman. We told you guys we would be back starting the new year for the year of Superman, as we are watching Superman the animated series. We're approaching the end of the first season.
Yes, sir.
Here in Ohio at this moment, we are having snowstorms, and James and I are both on call for work. So we both have been called out over the weekend, and we have time now to get back to this. We wanted to get that out
It's like,
this weekend.
like Sunday night animation domination. That's
I
what
know.
it is.
So here we go. I got Solomon with me. What's up?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I am really doing good now.
All right. It's my man right there.
I have a Lura going crazy over here.
Yep. That's okay. And Nate couldn't join us because we had to make changes in the time and everything. But we hope that next weekend for the season 1 finale, we'll have our boy Nate back. And let's get into this. We are watching Superman, the animated series, season 1, episode 12, Tools of the Trade. Now, James and I were discussing. I am going by I'm watching mine on Max. And I'm going by the Max order. And we haven't looked at it. Now, this came up recently when we had our discussion with Anthony Desiato, and him and I were talking about stuff from the George Reeves Adventures of Superman, where the DVD order, the IMDb order, and then the digital order were all slightly different. But Tools of the Trade is the episode. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, play. You ready, James?
I'm ready, Tyler.
1, 2, 3, and play. Bugs ate the carrot.
Yep.
Theme music.
Theme music.
And we never skip the theme music.
Nope. Explosion. Well, I'm on a DVD, so I don't get a chance to skip the theme music. So why would I? There's a 80s and 90s intros. There's a lot of them that you don't skip.
Yeah. Especially when they used to do theme music and stuff, and compared to just like a title card. Now, some shows that just a title card's fine. Like, Supernatural, I like the title card. And then like every CW show just was like title card.
Like Sonic Prime, their title card was okay. Tell you that. Sorry, you mentioned Sonic.
We should be completely synced.
Nice.
That is so hard to do that when we're watching stuff.
That's what I was trying to do.
Nope, that's how we do it. Mustard. It's a weird thing to say. Who holds a hot dog like that?
Right.
You're old when you watch something and you're worried like, oh man, he just wasted food. Oh man, that's a lot of property damage.
Oh, he just lost his cart.
That's that man's livelihood.
You'd need a tank to break into here, and of course somebody's rolling up in a tank.
I mean, that dude should get arrested. Like if I was a hot dog guy. Okay, so we have Dan Turpin and Maggie Sawyer here. I really hope that Dan Turpin and Maggie Sawyer appear in James Gunn's Superman. Just a small part, like one scene or something, like just to kind of establish them, since we've established so much of the other characters of the world of Superman,
right, of the world of Metropolis, of the city. Yeah, that would be really cool. I mean, he always uses so many people, so they could easily be in there in a minor capacity, because we've clearly seen at least a few action set pieces from the teaser trailer. So, there's going to be times when he could be sticking around and talking with police and stuff like that. We could see like a Maggie Sawyer.
I mean, Turpin. I mean, I could almost see that as your Michael Rooker.
Is that Bruno Mannheim?
That is Bruno Mannheim.
Yay. Also, by the way, I was playing Spider-Man yesterday. The game, and there was a helicopter with a wrecking ball going through New York City, and it caused a lot of property damage.
It did. I just want to know how they got the tank that far into Metropolis without, where did it come from? Without anyone noticing,
What, the military?
Yeah, without calling the police or the military. Like, hey, there's a tank rolling down the street.
Right. He's too into my tank. Yeah, ripping it to pieces. Busted the cannon, the barrel in multiple pieces, smashed it up and ripped that whole hatch out.
You just broke his TV. That's.
Yeah, he's a crime boss. He's got money.
Yeah.
He does.
Aunt Patty's pension.
Ooh.
Oh, Turpin's
It's pretty rude.
That's extremely rude.
I'm sure the police do their fair share of work.
Including Superman.
Yeah, but when someone's rolling in with a tank, that's a little not your average everyday police prepared,
Yeah.
Those are grenades.
Okay.
Real armaments, you just threw a case of grenades.
And then you just had a tank. Like, okay, what's more real?
Why is Bruno Mannheim called Bruno Mannheim? There's green everywhere.
I like that you just hear the boom real quick before this guy shows up.
So is Bruno Mannheim just Green Man? Because he wears green all the time.
Look, who do you think this guy is, Salman? Where do you think he's from?
Crimples. Oh, I'm fine.
Bruno Mannheim.
This is actually a very important, right? Man.
Yeah.
This is actually a very important episode in the series. I mean, this is the beginning of the introduction
of the fourth world.
Yeah. I didn't want to spoil it right away.
That's pretty sweet. That's all I'm going to say. Wait,
who is this guy? He looks familiar.
Look at them eyebrows. Damn, eyebrows.
I was going to say the same thing. Look at those eyebrows.
Eyebrows.
If he was younger, Eugene Levy.
Absolutely. It's so hard to picture him as a badass, though. Even when he does it, and so many times, even when he does it, but it's still so hard. It seems so awkward.
It's still like, that's Jim's dad.
Or is it? Yes, good day.
Good day.
Good day, sir. Oh, no. That guy looks like one of those old guys from X-Men.
So did this dude just walk up to our mansion and nobody stopped him? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mansion thief.
There we go. Another boom.
Is he just killing people?
And he's disappeared.
Is he a murderer? Oh my god. Man.
He's going through boom tubes.
I cannot get with those chins.
Terrible Turpin.
Those chins on people are just. I hate them. I don't know why. Wow, dude. And big eyebrows. He's always started the fire. There you go, Billy Joel. Yes, he started the fire. Just two.
Huh.
Want some police
They
eating?
know of a lot of stuff coming through here.
You just see some glowing hands in the air. Like, what the?
Why are the police drinking coffee?
Everybody drinks coffee.
Drinking, not drinking donuts, eating donuts.
I like coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the pumpkin spice.
Man, that's some serious property damage there.
Yeah. The new Krypton Report episode about.
Oh, jeez. Oh.
Look at that. Oh my god.
How was that train?
That had to have been like 4 blocks of train track of track.
It'd have been funny if, like, as you fall, it says steel and bridge provided by Lex Luthor. Like, they're just like, tear down all Luthor's stuff. Mm. Mm. It looks like a tuning fork.
Yeah. I mean, it almost basically is with that. The way it sonically destroys those things.
That guy's name is just called Gloves.
The other guy's name is Aquaman Staff. Oh, looks like one.
It does.
All right, Blondie.
That's Maggie. Sometimes she's blonde, sometimes she's brown, sometimes she's red. Who knows? It turns out who's coloring the comic. I swear.
Sometimes she's white.
That's interesting right here. She's got the red with the black skirt, and then he's wearing more of a gray suit after we saw them earlier. And he was in the blue suit and she was in the purple. You don't often see that in art. That's cool. Him falling down the elevator shaft like that.
Yeah.
You don't often see that in cartoons where they'll change their coloring for an outfit, like in an episode.
Yeah.
I just want Jimmy Olsen.
What kind of place leaves the open elevator shaft, though?
It looked like it was damaged. So
I want Jimmy Olsen to somehow.
I mean,
show up.
that's pretty
Yeah.
dangerous.
Hey, that Clark's clothes on there.
that would be funny. Jimmy's like, Clark's clothes. What do they do? Is he running around naked? Mr. Kit, CK.
Sitting in the bottom of the elevator shaft.
He's like, we gotta talk, man. Is there something we need to talk about? Ugh.
And Jimmy Olsen just sees Superman. Hey, Clark, hello. There's Superman like, what the? Proper damage.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand, like, how did they build them so quick in a week in movies?
Because they're in movies.
Yeah. It takes months. Months to rebuild large bridges and sections of train like that.
Superman's like, "Hey guys, what's up? I heard you yelling at me, Mr. Turpin."
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think he probably overheard, you know. Probably
Mhm.
feels like
Does that guy have? Oh,
doesn't
Oh.
want to be intruding on
Does
it,
that
but he
guy
wants to help.
does that guy have the
Doesn't
same,
want him to feel like it's bad.
doesn't that guy have the same eyebrows as that guy? Remember the one with the blue shirt?
It's the same guy, Solomon.
Oh.
He's trying to hide.
The same guy.
He's
Oh my-
undercover. Look, Solomon, what's that?
Oh, there we go.
Marshmallow?
No, what was that, Solomon?
I know this
But what did he just walk out of?
portal.
What
That's
kind of
one. That's
portal?
one way to capture somebody.
The Speed Force?
What goes boom, Solomon?
Boom!
It's a boom tube.
Boom.
First we heard the sound, then we heard the sound and got like the wind and
I
him
don't think
disappearing out of thin air, and then this time we get to see it.
I don't know. A portal to Star Wars? I don't know.
Oh, nice.
No, boom tube, the new gods, New Genesis and Apocalypse.
Oh, that Dark Side? No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It-
dark side.
That's Dark
that's not
That's
dark.
not-
Side.
Yeah.
Side?
I just can't remember who he is.
I'm like, that's Dark Side. I'm like, is he a parody man?
I just can't remember who he is.
Dark Side Sun?
I can't remember who he is. It's been a while since I've watched it.
His haircut's douchey.
Oh yeah. Wait until you see, because I'm pretty positive we see him return to Apocalypse at the end of this episode.
Yeah, we do.
And I think we see what his outfit is there.
Oh, look, there's
It's just
balding
it's
nose
just
there.
bands. It's just ropes that he can, that he can fray by rubbing it on a corner. Like
Yep.
alien technology that can instantly trap him up. He can still just rub the bands free on
Yep.
the corner of a box.
Get it, Superman. There's gloves. Look at that.
Yeah.
Breaking gloves.
It's pretty wild though how it translates back like he broke his fingers.
Didn't think that through, did he?
Boom.
Through the tank.
Yeah. That's one hell of a weapon.
This would be a good time, Superman, to pull the heat vision.
Like, do you know how much ammo that thing has? Do you know how much of a charge it has? Does it continue to go or no?
Oh no. Eat it.
I like that at least like with this alien technology, this alien weaponry, it's deadly. It's potentially deadly to Superman.
Yes. What the hell? Where did it all go?
You get the
No.
what's that?
Oh, I was typing. And I don't know what just happened.
Oh,
I was typing
well, we
something
got
for
to
Tom.
see Superman in shadow with just
With
his
his
red
heat.
eyes glowing.
That's how I wish I could look at night.
Right. Turpin. I'm just catching my breath. Kanto. His name is Kanto.
It's not one of the big ones.
No.
The most British sounding, like faux British accent. Watch this, Manheim.
Oh, he's like, nope. It's like wherever he's going, it's got to be better than getting arrested by Superman.
Look at that. That was interesting. The coloring right there of Superman's S wasn't yellowish.
No.
That's right.
Yep.
See, this is an important episode for what happens, like you said, later on in the series, especially with Dan.
Yeah, especially with Dan, but how big the fourth world, how big Darkseid plays a role.
It's interesting that you have both Dan Turpin and Darkseid start in the same episode. Bet he wish he didn't jump through that tube.
Darkseid. Michael Ironside's Darkseid. It's like
They're
the best voice for Darkseid ever.
They're like, your last name's Side. Why don't just be Darkseid?
No.
All right.
All
So
right. Yeah.
There we go. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Check us out next week. Hopefully Saturday mornings between 8:30 and 9 a.m. Eastern time for some cartoon fun as we get through Superman, the animated series. I'm Tyler.
And I'm Solomon.
And I'm James.
Look up in the sky!
Thank you for checking out the Krypton Report. Please click our link tree in the show notes to follow us on your favorite social media platform. We have a $1 Patreon, just $1 a month to keep us going. And in return, you get exclusive shows and specials. If you want to join us on an episode, send us an email or a message.